It's a great day at Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa. This is the 2019 GMC Sierra 1500 Denali 3.5-inch Cognito lift, currently on the road as a demo. That's why you saw those Ontario plates there. You got the fuel wheels, the Cognito tires, LT 285 60/20 are their dimensions there. They are the Ridge Grappler, 6.2 liter engine V8. You have the task lights here, and you also have the retractable running boards. Pop that open, you'll see those running boards spring into action. 3-way power running boards, so just give a little kick right there, and you're going to see that spring backwards. And once again, little tap there on the plate. Back in position. You've got the Denali stitching on the headrests. Sunroof above, perforated leather seating throughout, the Denali branding in the silpat, power driver adjustable seat with lumbar supports, real wood grain trim notes, memory seat and memory mirror with 2 presets, and you also have power folding mirrors operated by just pressing that one button right there. And the blind spot sensor, this icon right there at my fingertip, hopefully coming into focus. There we go. That will illuminate if you have someone in your blind spot. And to operate those task lights, I'm just going to engage this by pressing this button here. So that's going to throw off a very bright LED light here. So it's going to illuminate any campground, workspace that you're in. And it'll only operate in park. So you can't accidentally leave it on and cause problems for the other drivers on the road. Your 4-wheel drive with auto track, cargo lights on off, and you also have the head-up display here. Lots to see here in this Denali lifted truck, so let's climb on in and start taking a look around. Now, there's a ton to see here in the interior. We're going to work our way inwards from left to right. Leather wrapped steering wheel, and it is heated, and you have the forward collision warning. You can set that up for different distances, and it's going to keep you informed of the flow of traffic around you. Headlights and turn signals, intermittent wipers as well. And on the right hand side, you got the gear shifter with tow haul, hands-free calling and voice command, and the driver information center menu. Volume control behind the steering wheel right there, so you can crank those tunes up. And yes, you do have Bose audio, so you're getting the best possible audio. Push start ignition, onboard navigation with turn by turn, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, the Wi-Fi hotspot, different user profiles, so you can pair more than one device here. So if you happen to sign in and as the driver get a hands-free call, no problem at all. It's going to go to your cell phone first and foremost, even if you have a passenger with a paired device, so it's going to be pretty intuitive that way. Climate control is available here on the touch screen as well as manually down below. And you're going to check out this camera function here. Multi-view. You got a Hitch View. The side view of both front and rear. So imagine pulling into a tight parking space. You can actually punch this up and see the side of your vehicle. So that's going to really help you navigate through some tougher situations. Overhead view from front and rear. Hitch view front and rear. And you also have lower views, both front and back. So no end to what's available to you here. Back to the home page now, and of course, we'll just show you that because when you throw it in reverse, you're going to get that full color backup camera as well. So you don't have to go into the camera section, of course. Dual zone climate control for heating and air conditioning, and you do have heated seats, both driver and passenger side. Your lane keep system, parking sensors on off. You can disengage the auto stop function. This will lower that tailgate. It is multi-pro. We're going to see that in just a second. Hazards, traction control, and this will control the power and the 400-watt outlets, hill descent control, and your power running boards on off. 3-prong power, 12-volt, USB, and USB-C. And you're also going to find the trailer brake right there. Wireless charging mat for compatible smartphones. You can plop a device down here and run cables underneath if you do need to do so. You have USB, USB-C, and auxiliary once again. And the wireless mirror view camera. So we're actually seeing the mirror view right now. I'm going to flip this and then bam, look at that. Much wider, much brighter, available to you. Another great convenience of this is you can increase and decrease the brightness, and you can zoom in and out, and finally you can tilt that camera view up and down. And I'm going to flip back there to the actual mirror view once again. Now imagine you've got the back seat full of boxes or very tall passengers, or you've got something you got a cap on your truck, you've got a full load in the truck. You flip that on, you're still going to be able to see behind you. You're not going to have that visual impeded. Tilt and slide sunroof with the manual sunshade, garage door openers, and sliding rear window. Overhead lighting on both sides, and your OnStar service is available to you there above the rear view mirror. Alright, check out that multi-pro tailgate now. This one is coming from an SLT truck. All the features and functions are the same, so let's get right down to it. Let's check out that multi-pro tailgate now. So much to see here. Now, I'm just going to press this button here twice. You got the dual buttons. By pressing them twice, that's going to allow them to fold down just like so. And what you have now is an opportunity to actually lean on in. You've got that space there, you can lean on in, so if you've got some bicycles, some lumber, anything back there, it's going to make it easier to lean in and to grab. And of course, if you fold it down again, one more step, what you now have is a very easy step to climb on up into the bed of the truck itself. And excuse me while I switch hands here and lean on in. You do have the grab bar as well, so how easy is that going to be? It's going to make life so simple to just step on in and pull yourself here into this truck. And as you can see, you do have the box liner in here, the tie downs throughout, and those new LED box lights, larger and brighter than the older versions, and they point inwards and give you kind of a cross light effect. And again, stepping here out of the truck, very simply done. Now remember, I'm doing everything with one hand on the camera, so imagine how simple that's going to be for you. Alright, so I'm going to put the grab bar back in place and put the tailgate back up and start from scratch. And this time I'm going to use the key fob and just press twice here, and there you go. There's your power tailgate in action. And you can actually use it as a stopgap here as well. So I'm going to pull that one section up. So you imagine if you've got the off-road vehicles, maybe some more sheets of lumber, that's going to give you even more space to load into the rear of the vehicle. By pressing this button here, I'm just going to fold down the top portion. What you got now is a little workspace. Set your drinks there maybe even, if you're at a tailgate party. And put that back in position again. And we do have the 400 watt power. The tie downs again. Those bright LED lights. And you also have new lights above, which are brighter, and they point downwards as well. So that's an improvement. So if you want to see what's here in the rear of your truck in some darker conditions, that is going to be a nice little touch as it points downwards. And the last thing we're going to check out here that's new with the tailgate itself is you've got the bright LED lights which point downwards to where hookups are for trailer and hitch. So if you're working away in the dark, that's going to make life a lot easier for you as well. And you do have the new larger tailgate steps to accommodate those hard toe work boots, the snowmobile boots in the winter. Fantastic stuff. And as mentioned, that multi-pro video coming to you from a different truck, an SLT, but of all the features and functions are the same. The only difference here is that with this truck, you've got the Rev hard tonneau cover. Another look at those 20-inch fuel wheels with the Cognito Ridge Grappler tires. Keyless entry in all 4 doors. Another look at those power running boards. Real wood grain trim, soft touch materials. Deep tinted glass throughout. And you do have rear heated seats. USB, USB-C, 12 volts, and rear venting. The cup holders there. The fold down armrest with cup holders as well. And storage space located here within the seats on both driver and passenger side. So it's going to give it a little bit more cargo room here, and it's got a nice rubberized finish at the bottom. So if you have some hard plastic things back here, some metal, you don't have to worry about that rolling around and making all kinds of noise. Split bench seats. Premium floor mats once again. And a out roof line, so if you have much taller passengers back here, not a lot of concern for the headroom. And you have your overhead lighting and another look at that sunroof above. And that'll complete this look at the 2019 Sierra 1500 with the 3.5-inch Cognito lift. If you want to see this one in person, we're at Mills Motors, 240 Bond Street East in Oshawa, where we always do whatever it takes.